Alright, ladies and gentlemen, as I've done on this YouTube channel multiple times, which is what I'm about to do now, introducing another new show. Now, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna say this is like an analyst show, and I kind of got the idea from Ashley Banfield, her show on HLN, which is CNN's sister station, and again, I mean, you can take that as usually political, or you can take that as me just giving her a shout out in the network that she's on, and etc. But because I understand some people have their own political opinions about CNN, Fox, ABC, etc. But just to let you know, her show on HLN is titled Crime and Justice with Ashley Banfield. And for me and who I am, and like I've said before, I have many political takes, and I do my research. One of the top things that if you don't know about me by now, you should know. NJ to the city, especially at that means I call myself the ambassador of so many things. I do my research, especially in order to to promote things, at least the way I do it, with full self-esteem, confidence, humor, and etc., and spread awareness to things. Especially with spreading awareness to things, you definitely need to do your research. So you know what to talk about, how to break things down, how to present the info, and etc. I've been doing that for a few years now, and etc. Like I said before, I'm gonna do a promotional video for Allen East High School. Nobody there asked me to do it. I'm just gonna do it out of my pure love for the school. My alma mater, I graduated from there this past May, so forth and so forth. But I'm gonna do it. Why? Because I care, I want to, and so forth and so forth. But yeah, to get back to the real reason why I'm making this video, my new show, one of my newest shows on this channel, which will probably be, I don't know whether the first filming of it will be right here in one of my two bedrooms that I have in this house, or whether it will be in that office that I'm building within the office in the front room that I'm building within this year, or somewhere within the first month or two of next year. I don't know. It depends on when I get the money for all the supplies and stuff like that. Most of the stuff I'm gonna get is probably gonna all come assembled. It's just I gotta figure out the layout of it though. I'm gonna have a desk, a TV, cable, fridge, some stuff like that. But the show is gonna be titled Crime and Corruption with NJ to the City. The reason why is because, once again, there's a lot of crime and there's a lot of corruption practically everywhere you look. Again, you don't have to watch the show. You don't even have to watch my YouTube channel, period. But once again, I can assure you that for anybody who's interested in my takes on crime and corruption and towards justice and etc., spreading awareness and more, again, that's a show that I'm going to be specifically dedicating towards crime and corruption and giving you those again, I want to say give you the rundown, the stats, the rundown stats, just all the research that I do and etc. I have many shows on this channel that I don't do every day, or I don't even do every week, or even every month. Not to say that they still don't exist, and not to say that I still don't, have ideas continuously, because I am continuously having ideas of these shows practically almost every other day of my life. But again, I am 20 years old, just to let everybody once again know. NJ to the City is 20 years old, and I have a lot of ideas, and I'm very blessed to get there for 20 years of life. Again, graduated from Allen East High School at 19 years old this past May, and got baptized on June 22nd, 2018 in Salem Missionary Baptist Church in Greenwood, Mississippi. Just let everybody once again get that rundown of how some things, I guess it's a life story. If you're not new to, if you are new to this channel, because the show titled Crime and Corruption is gonna happen. And I don't know specifically, when I'm gonna start filming it, but again, I do a lot of research, and one of the top things you need to do with whatever market you're in, whatever career profession you're in, if you care enough to, and if you want to be, I would say definitely tell you one of the best that you do at your job, you need to learn how to do the research, how to focus the research, how to break it down, and how to present it, and how to, I would definitely say, overall, come up with those solutions that are gonna help, as I said before, bring the awareness that's needed to the issues, the negative issues, towards fixing the issues and abolishing the issues. So once again, crime and corruption with NJ to the City is definitely going to cover that stuff. So that's the introduction of that new show, Crime and Corruption with NJ to the City. I got the idea from Ashley Banfield's show on HLN titled Crime and Justice. And I'm just telling you, again, I have a lot of political takes. I'm an ambassador. I represent Nocatee, St. John's, pretty much the entire state of Florida. I represent our schools. And you won't find anybody else who's not getting paid to promote our schools as much as I'm promoting them. Literally, you won't find anybody that's not getting paid to promote our schools and our entire state as much as I promote it. At least if you were to ask me, you won't find anyone else who does it like I do. You just won't. You know, I'm going to turn my lamp light on right quick. I just wanted to give myself a tad bit better lighting there, just to let y'all know. But that's just really, again, how my whole rundown with certain things go. Again, you can judge me accordingly, past, present, and future, but just, again, note that, I'm here, I'm alive, I'm 20 years old, I have a ton of potential. Everybody has potential, by the way. And we're going to continue to see where God honestly get with this stuff. I'm not saying that every episode is definitely going to be the best that it can be, or at least in terms of, me stuttering here and there, me might be getting this and that fact wrong or right. I will try to, give you the best, the overall analysis of whatever it is that I am, with whatever show it is, but definitely with this one, Crime and Corruption. Because there's a lot of crime, there's a lot of corruption, and God knows, again, whenever I see these stats, about God knows really whatever it is, but definitely when it comes to crime and low test scores and so many other things. Again, I get my love for the children starts coming out. My love for their families start coming out. I'm thinking to myself, with the crime, I want to pastor these people. With the divorce rate, I want to pastor these people. And what that means is, again, I'm not an official licensed pastor by any means, but what that means is, again, I do have the nickname Pastor Nate for a reason, though, because, again, I preach a lot and etc. But what that means is I want to go into these states, these cities, these countries, wherever, and I want to help pastor them. I want to help bring them to their Jesus Christ salvation better tomorrow. That's going to help heal them, bring them good hope, and the recovery is going to be phenomenal. So forth and so forth. You get the point with that. At least I hope you do. So forth. And as well, when I hear about the divorce rate, it's the same thing. I really want to go in. I want to help these couples realize you made a promise to God. You made a promise to yourself. You made a promise to this person. Just because that person broke their vows does not mean it's right for you to go seek a divorce just because they cheated on you. It does not mean it's right. What you do is you're supposed to, again, at least if you were to ask me, you're supposed to ask me, and even I want to say again, at least I'm gonna say at least ask me here. Again, you're supposed to try to go to your grave with your marriage. Not even really if you ask me. Again, think about what the definition of marriage is to begin with. You're supposed to be going to your death with this relationship. It's not really even ask me. It's really think about the definition of marriage to begin with. You're supposed to be going to your grave with this, and etc. And like I said, I want to help pastor as many people with that as possible. And not only that, but as well with the education part of things, I'm thinking to myself, again, how many education systems or how many schools, teachers, or even students themselves just not doing what they're supposed to be doing towards getting themselves, acclimated to new environments, to new rules, and just how many are just not doing what they're supposed to be doing. I want to go into as many school systems as possible and help heal, help bring about a true loving, caring, blessed and blissful culture that's going to promote healing, that's going to promote character counts, that's going to promote fairness and pretty much everything character counts is, and etc. Family, by the way, that's going to promote family. Jesus above all is going to promote family as well. And I mean real authentic family, one that you can actually believe in and that actually helps heal you, not damages you towards a life full of pain and God knows all the other things that comes along with it. But yeah, the show is titled Crime and Corruption, ladies and gentlemen. I do not know when specifically I'll start filming it, but that's definitely another show that I am thinking about definitely creating, titled Crime and Corruption, and we'll definitely see whenever I start filming it. But definitely just let you know that's what it's titled, Crime and Corruption, and it's going to be on this YouTube channel or some other YouTube channel I can come up with, I don't know. But it's going to be phenomenal, and I'm very interested in doing it, and I hope you all, again, tune into it, make comments, and again, we'll see what we further grow with this or go with it as we learn, build, and grow from each other and off these stats. Again, we can all do better through Jesus Christ's salvation, in which who strengthens us. It just depends on who's going to do better. one of the biggest tests every day is who's going to do better. You can all do better. Who's going to do better? Every day that God blesses you with life, if you would ask me, and even I would definitely say it's backed up biblically, that's new life, ladies and gentlemen. That's new life. New life through Christ. Own it. Own it. To the best of your God first willing and able abilities. So, once again, take care, y'all. Love you. Thank you for watching, viewing, and subscribing. It's me, your boy, the man, NJ, number 2 the city, with the TO number 2. Yeah, out. God bless. See you later. Crime and Corruption with NJ to the city. Starting up eventually. This is the introduction video to announce it. Peace.